Hello, world. As you guys can tell from the title, my first 6 months working for the post office. So let's dive right into it. I've been working for the post office for a little bit over 6 months, and it has been a very interesting 6 months. My first day, I did not know what to expect. However, I was highly motivated as usual, and I was excited to get started into this great career that I hear everyone talk about. So, I had to purchase clothes for work because it wasn't time for me to receive a clothing allowance. So, be prepared for that. First day, I went there, I think it was 6 o'clock in the morning. Nervous but excited. I got in the door and I saw two clerks that were scanning packages in the back. So they hooked up one of the scanners for me and I joined them, and they seemed nice. Later on, I realized that one of the clerks did not work at that post office. He had to leave to go to his post office. So that's when I found out that the clerks actually move around to different post offices to help out as needed. I met the postmaster later on, and he pretty much told me that he wanted me to learn the different schedules. And I was like, okay, let's go. Listen, your memory has to be on point because there is so much to learn, so much to remember, and so many different steps to doing one thing in terms of step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, finish, and in different things. So it's a lot of memory involved when you first start to work for the post office as a window clerk slash PSE. My first day working for the post office, I started as a career employee. So I did not start as a PSE, I started as a PTF, but it's the same job description. The only difference is one is a career employee, which is the PTF. And obviously, the PTF makes way more than a PSC. I'll be happy to share this information with you guys in another video. Just want to stay on track here about my first 6 months working as a window clerk. This is the part that I want you guys to really pay attention to. Like, I really want this one to sit with you, okay? My first 6 months experience in the post office with my co-workers honestly has been hell. It has been absolutely hell. One coworker in particular, I had to learn her schedule, and when I tell you she treated me so badly, it is just unbelievable. Everything I touched when I first started working for the post office and learning her schedule, she would make me feel like everything I did was wrong. Or if it wasn't wrong, I didn't do it her way, the way that she showed me. And it was just so stressful being around her every day and not having a choice to not be around her, and just having this person belittle you, talk down to you in condescending ways, and it was just yelling at you. It was just so much to deal with. I'm telling you, like, the Matrix where Keanu Reeves was the one. Like, this woman is the one that would make you lose your job. That will literally make you become unprofessional, okay? She will let you forget all your home trainings and all your manners and just go in. But I can't go out like that. So I had to keep the Jamaican inside of me. I had to close my mouth and keep it moving and deal with her and how she treated me and how she belittled me. I dealt with that every single day because I told myself, I need to suck it up, learn what I need to learn so that I could be sufficient and not need her help or not need her to show me anything or even not to speak to her, because why would I need to speak to you if I already know what I need to do? So I just stayed there, stuck it out, learned what I needed to learn, and kept it moving. Less than 2 weeks from my first day, working as a window clerk, I had to take the window training exam. And if I had failed it, I would have lost my job. So I'm very grateful that I did pass it, and I do have another video covering that. Feel free to check it out. So, what has changed since then? At 4 months, I received my first raise. Okay. I got that raise literally the very next paycheck after my 4 month mark, month and day, 4 month mark. And it was a 97 cents increase. And I'm enjoying this. And there's supposed to be another raise in a few more months, which I will follow up on. So, I did receive my clothing allowance like a week ago. So at 6 months, that's when I received that. Another thing that I have to touch on, I'm compelled to touch on because I'm just moved by this, not in a positive way, but just in disbelief of my experience working at the USPS with other employees. I have worked government jobs. I've worked for private companies. I've been in the military. I've when I tell you that I have never in my life worked with the laziest people I've ever encountered, like when I tell you lazy, they have a PhD in looking like they're working, but they're really not. And it's so sad. It is so sad because I'm new. So people push on things on me for me to do, right? Push things onto me to not do anything so they can go in the bathroom and be on their phones, or they could step aside and be on their phones, or they could just do nothing, and I'm constantly moving, constantly working. I'm a hard worker. I'm a hard working woman, and that's what I do. So I do what I need to do. I carry a lot of load when I'm at work. So because of that, my job is stressful when it should not be, because I'm carrying everybody's load. Overall, it's a great job, great benefits, great pay. Um, it's a great job. It's just the people that you work with that makes it something else. But nonetheless, I'm going to continue to press on and continue to be professional and continue to be a hardworking person, and do what I need to do, get my paycheck every 2 weeks and keep it moving. And that's just what my honest experience is, and I hope this will help someone. Thank you for listening.